What's good, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another Stills video. Of course, we're still waiting on the coach. Like, I don't know. I get it that you got to do second interviews to let see if this coach fit the right for the organization and things like that. But I really hope that we get a young coach and not an old coach, because we don't need that. Feel like a young, innovative coach is what we need, because this team we've been like an old school type of team, organization, coaching, and things like that. That's been good, but it's time for something different, and hopefully we find out in a couple of days or weeks, whatever it is. I'm hoping they make my day. Of course, Jesse went to the Ravens. He took the Ravens. Well, he got the Ravens job. Shout out to them. They got head coach. He did a solid job with the Chargers defense. He did a great job. Now it's you're gonna see. I seen people. I got Ravens friends and things like that. I seen people. They were like, and then there were some people like, I kind of like this pick. I think he comes for the Harbaugh tree, so and you know he could be good. You never know. You just never know. You know, um, it's going to be very very different, especially like for teams like the Ravens and the Steelers, because we had coaches who coached the organizations so long, very very long time. Um, you know, Getting a young coach would, of course, it's not going to be perfect. I'm not saying things going to be perfect and things like that. It's not going to be just like that. No, but you know, it depends. Especially if Art Rooney in the front office allowed this coach to choose their own, let them work, let them have control, because I feel like that was the problem. Um, I feel like you know, as much as people want to blame Coach T on certain things. Yes, I have said things like Coach Tomlin. It's just I don't know what it is, but at the same time, you also got people in the front office that doesn't allow you to do your job. So I'm hoping Art Rooney allow his coach, whoever comes in, to do their job, because you can't get in the way of certain things. If like, I think Adam Schefter stated John Harbaugh wanted Puka Nakua back in the draft, but the front office got involved with that. So so coaches don't really have that much authority. It's just I just feel like certain GMs and the owners should step away from certain things when it comes to that shit. If they see talent, let the coaches bring that person, that player in, But yeah, I'm hoping that we get a young coach. But like I said, I'm not looking for it to be perfect. That's not what I'm saying. I'm looking for that coach to build it young all the way through. I'm just sick of the whole getting players that used to be good. That's 35 plus. Yeah, 35 plus and up. Players that's already past their prime, and we just pick them up. I'm tired of that. We need to get over that hump and make this team younger and not older. But I wanted everybody to comment down below. Uh, who do you think who you guys want to be your head coach? Um, to me, I mean, you got some people saying, some Steelers fans, peers saying, they want Brian Flores or Sheila, or it's a few in there that want McCarthy. I definitely don't want him. Like, we definitely will move backwards if we do get him. That would be the stupidest. Um, that would be the stupidest thing, because at that point you might as well should have kept Mike Tomlin if he was gonna do all that. Like, I don't give a damn. He knows the owner. I don't give a fuck. Bring somebody in that's young, so that understands today's game, please. Not somebody that's old. I mean, if you got a bunch of veterans on your team, I mean, Mike McCarthy makes sense, because those old guys gonna listen, and it's gonna work for them, because that's an old school type of coach. But in my eyes, if you're gonna go young, you get a young coach, and you get somebody that understands today's game, where you got to score in today's game. You must have two receivers on your offense, because like, it's a must. You must have the talent. I'm just gonna put it there. You must have the talent at receivers to be able to be successful on offense. Because it's not like back then. I mean, it's some good like, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely some good ass defense. But yeah, you can have that, but at the same time, you got to be able to score. You got to be able to score. In today's football era, the offense must score points, and that's why I've been preaching about this team scoring points on the board. And, especially even in that playoff game when we played against the Texans, I said we had to score. I said none of it was going to be easy. I mean, that Texas defense I know that they lost and everything, but that Texas defense is crazy. It's been crazy all year, and it's going to get better even more. But even though the Texas defense did their jobs on us, as well as our defense, they did the best they could. Our defense did the best they could, being out there for that quite time. And, Joey Porter played his ass off that game. But this is exactly why I said you need another receiver beside DK, as well as you have to score points on offense. And, I got some people that day. I had some people telling me, oh, we don't need a second receiver. I mean, if it happens, Chris Boswell gonna kick field goals. No, we cannot think like that no more in today's game. Yes, it's point. Yes, we got to take our points, but at the same time, you also got to score 7, because that game is a prime. That game right there was a prime example. Even though C.J. Stroud wasn't playing the best, he still was able to put up points against us. Only because the offense didn't really want to score. They didn't. They struggled. And I try to tell people that you need a second receiver in this league. And we should never got rid of JP in the first place. But, motherfuckers was happy that we got rid of him. And I to be honest with you, I would have kept him at that time. But it is what it is. I feel like JP is going to get paid regardless, but we just got to be smart this year. Hopefully, we get some good picks around the draft. Let me know in the comment section who you guys what coach y'all want to go with. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.